Peace and blessings, all the beloveds. Oh, looks like the camera's a little crooked here. Let me see if I can get it right. We don't like to have a crooked camera. Oh my God, life is a good thing. Life is wonderful. I am Astorius Miraculii, and happy new eternal now. Wanted to share some of this frequency of the transitioning into this new year vibration, which is in fact a happy new eternal now. You know, there's 24 time zones on the clock, and or 24 time zones are throughout the world. And so we have just experienced, I did a live on Instagram, just finished with it in fact, and started it just a little past 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is just a little past midnight Greenwich Mean Time. That's the meridian, of the central point of our 24 time zones. We have 24 time zones throughout the world, you know, one for each of the 24 hours within our day. And so I specifically launched the frequency at that point, right there at the Greenwich Mean Time, which was the very central point. You know, Greenwich Mean Time has 24 time zones that is before it and 24 time zones that come after it. So it was a wonderful time to launch it. And I did a chart for this, this year of 2022. It's a wonderful chart. Well, one, it has the moon in Sagittarius as we are embarking upon this new year. Moon is in Sagittarius, it's conjunct Mars in Sagittarius, and so that's the vibration of passion, feeling passion, Mars, about the elevation of morality and spirituality, Jupiter, to become an expression in freedom, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a freedom song. Also, numerologically speaking, we are transitioning from a 5-year, 2021, into a 6-year, which is 2022. The 3 pillars of those twos, which basically is held up by the infinity of the circle that has no beginning and no end, or the zero that has no beginning and no end. The elevation of the 2 frequency is the 11. That's the higher octave of the 2, where you have 1 standing equally by 1. We move in the resonance of the equality. And in this vibration of 6, there's this great energy of equality, this great energy of relationship, this great energy of all our relations. 6 is the energy of brotherhood, of sisterhood, of, benevolence and balance. Balance is B-A-L-E-A-N-C-E, be all and see. And so as we step into this portal of 2022, let us be about the deliberate intention of what it is that we are wanting to create. We want that freedom. We want the balance. We want the benevolence. We want the harmony in the relationship dance. You know, the balance, the BALANCEB, all and C. The frequency of balance does not exclude anything, but is all inclusive and therefore including everything. Balance is a power that is so powerful it knows how to include the good, the bad, and the ugly in a good way. Balance has the power to milk the miracle out of the bad and the ugly. And that's the highest resonance of the vibration of 6. So we're moving into a domain of consciousness and inner beingness where we can milk the miracle even from the shadows. We can milk a miracle even from the chaos. The number 6 and balance teaches us how to do that. The number 6 teaches us how to be in benevolent relationship with our own self. The number 6 teaches us that every being in the whole of existence is our twin. Teaches us that the universe is our twin. That God is absolute, is our twin. Because any being that we ever encounter in the whole of existence will always and forevermore be a mirrored reflection of some vital part of who we are. In all our relations, we come together to reveal one another to each other. When I relate to you, I learn and I see. And yet my greatest learning is always about me. Relationship must be the key to my self-mastery. The past is gone. The future takes too long. Time to sing a current song. Only now can take me home. Only now can show me how. My life, oh heaven, re-endow. Emotional pain from long ago within my heart rips to and fro. How many others will I blame for the horrors of my pain? Resentment pushed me from the tower. Forgiveness is my get-up power. Forgive the past, trust the present, make the future sweet and pleasant. It is wise not to despise it. Use the dung to fertilize it, for life's greatest connoisseur gets the best crops from the best manure. I say the heathen spoil the seed and cause my little heart to bleed, yet if I had not the need, they couldn't do these awful deeds. If in fact I need the lesson, the pain they cause becomes my blessing. The real truth is they work for me, so what shall be their salary to ensure that it serves me best? I'll pay them the wages of forgiveness. That's Relationship, the Vessel, from my book, Miraculii, Song of Ascension. I wrote a poem tonight, and in honor of this entry into 2022, I call this poem 2022 Happy New Eternal Now. It's got some amazing keys in there for us, so listen for the wisdom that is specifically presented for you. Enter portal 2022, frequency of the deeper you. Waking up the sleeping me, access code to what is true. Crescendolini, inner genie, wake up now, my kundalini. Traveling on ascension waves, future power of ancient days. 31st of midnight hour, ending thus to re-begin. Opening up my inner power, and from fear I transcend 2 years merge and converge, calling forth the freedom urge to enter into something new and merge with all that we once knew. Happy New Year is twofold. Marriage of the new and old. Happy New Year, N-E-W. Happy New Year, K-N-E-W. Yes, there is nothing new other than that which we once knew. Kundalini, crescendolini, dream awake, my inner genie, great crescendo through the window, happy new I am. Kundalini, crescendolini, dream awake your inner genie, great crescendo through the window, happy new you are. 2022, Ascension vow, happy new, eternal now. And so we want to transcend lower frequency concerns about what's going on in our world. You know, we're in it together, and so we know that there's tons of things that are going on at the external level that are not our favorite. And yet, the wisdom of this 2022, which is an ascension portal, is letting us know at the cellular level that we are the very stuff that God is made of, that we are co-eternal with God, that we are unfolding down the corridors of forever, that will never cease to be, and that there is no negativity whatsoever that will ever outdistance us. Negativity, fear, hatred, worry, malicious control will not stand the test of eternity. All of those dark things, days are numbered. But we, beloved, you, beloved, I, beloved, co-eternal with God, unfolding down the corridors of forever. It matters not how difficult things may be. The dark and negative contrast of it all will only be the catalyst for the up-leveling of our celebration and appreciation for the greater grandeur of our being. You know, the contrast of darkness up-levels our appreciation for the light. We are empowered by everything. We are empowered by everything. And so, 2022, happy new eternal now. We are entering into a portal now. 2022 is a portal. It is a frequency and an access code to the deeper you, waking up the sleeping me and bringing about this crescendolini of our inner genie to thus wake up our kundalini that is in the root area of our being. And upon that kundalini activation, it begins to rise up the spinal shaft and to activate all of the chakras, all of the power centers. Crescendolini, inner genie, wake up now. My kundalini, traveling on ascension waves, future power of ancient days. As we ride the wings of ascension, which is to ride the wings of the greatest exaltation of the consciousness that lives within the innermost depths of our being. And so we are now traveling on the ascension waves, which is the future power of the ancient days. We are emerging into a future power, which is also a mirrored reflection of the ancient days. The ancient days that are unfolding from the beginningless beginning. And the future power that is unfolding into the endless end. Future power of ancient days. We're traveling on ascension waves. 31st of midnight hour, ending thus to re-begin, opening up our inner power, and from fear we transcend. At the point when one's year transitions to the next is an access code to the full power of the preceding year as well as the upcoming year. And this access point, this midnight hour, takes place on our planet 24 times because we have 24 time zones. And so there are yet a great many midnights to come in the unfolding of this transition into 2022. Every time is now. Now is the resonance of eternity. That's why I say 2022, happy new eternal now. No matter what time it is on the planet in this now moment, the greater reality of it is that the time is now. Every moment is now a clock. Therefore, every eternal moment is now a clock. See? And now, when we live in the now, then we have won. Now, N-O-W. That translates into what we won. W-O-N. Synergy of the now and the one, as in the one who has won. You, beloved, have won. When you are in the embrace of the now. Now is the access code to winning. Now is the access code to our being who has won. There is a great availability of exalted frequency. I did a chart, and in this chart, also the sun, which is a representation of Godhood, and relative to this chart that I cast for the year of 2022, it's the resonance of the Godhood of the whole world. The essence of divinity that is portaling through the collective of the entire world. 10 degrees of Capricorn, the sun is making a trine alignment with Uranus, that is 10 degrees of Taurus. Capricorn, Earth, Taurus, Earth. Earth is very friendly with Earth. Earth works very well with Earth. Uranus is liberation. Sun is inner godhood, also inner childhood, saying that we can experience the liberation through our identification with our inner godhood, but also our identification with our inner childhood. Sun has rulership over not only godhood, but also childhood. An inner child is the very root of our inner godhood. because the inner child is the access code to our divinity. That's why the Holy Scripture tells us, unless you become as a little child, you can't enter the kingdom of heaven. The credentials that get us back into the absoluteness from which we've descended is inner childhood. The little elder, the inner child. Adults are the offspring of the child. Let us ponder this a while. When we arrived upon this earth, were we grown up, or did the child come first? Adult that I have come to be is offspring of the child in me. Who can tell the total truth without the purity of youth? Who has fun in all they do, and to their feelings oh so true? Who can ride upon the wind, whose growing is a constant trend? Who faces life with open arms, and whose is the most irresistible charm? Who is first to forgive, who truly lives and lets live, and who has love for the stranger, till programmed with the fear of danger, the child within shall never die. The greatest truth of you and I, growing up is never done, till everyone's elder is the little one. So let us ponder this a while. The blueprint of heaven is in the heart of the child. So here we are, embarking upon this vibration of 6, 2022, a 6 year. 6, the relationship number. 6, a number that carries the frequency of Venus. When we look further into the chart, we see that Venus is 23 degrees of Capricorn, Pluto 25 degrees of Capricorn, and Mercury 28 degrees of Capricorn. So we have this conjunction, Venus, Pluto, and Mercury. So all things associated with relationship can be deciphered to a greater extent by the Venus in this chart, that is the chart for the year of 2022. So the fact that Venus is conjunct Pluto, and Pluto in its highest resonance is the vibration of alchemy, to transform poison into potion, transforming the poison of relationship into the potion of the exalted frequency of what relationship was truly meant to be. Transforming darkness into light, transforming the darkness of relationship energy into the light of relationship energy, transforming pain into bliss. In this frequency, we have the capacity to learn all that we were meant to learn from all of those painful experiences that we've had at the relationship level. We bless the darkness, make it right, reverse the tide, and free the light. We realize that it is wise not to despise it, and we use the dung to fertilize it, for life's greatest connoisseur gets the best crops from the best manure. This is available. 6, number of relationship. Venus, planet of relationship. Conjunct Pluto. Pluto is also the depths. And Pluto represents all of the hidden domains of life. And so we're able to see in all of the secret places relative to the relationship dynamic, all of what we've been blind to regarding all our relations. And the capacity to heal. The highest resonance of Pluto is a healing vibration. It's alchemy. It's transforming that poison into potion, that darkness into light, that pain into joy. And then Venus conjuncts Mercury. Mercury is communication. So we have the opportunity to go really, really deep, Pluto, relative to communication. Mercury, regarding all our relations. Venus, regarding all of our relationships. Venus. Relationship is a vessel for the journey of true love. No matter who the bond is with, the journey leads back home above. God is all there really is. This the truth will surely tell. Forgotten oneness with my God, now trapped within an earthly spell. Once upon eternity, there was nothing else but me and all-pervading godliness with every possibility. Then I split myself in two to be the me as well as you, and then to be the multitude, but oneness never to exclude. I dance the dance of harmony with every living part of me. Then roll me all back into one. The one and all was so much fun. And part of me felt at a lost. And part of me felt at a loss, unless it be a separate boss, a bitter war I wage with me, lost in hell, no longer free. I forgot that I was whole, and ripped apart my very soul. The life within cannot be lost, illusion was the only cost. Cease the war, no more attack. Heaven, you must take me back. Hand in hand with all of me again, I'm ready to be free. Though from my path I once did stray. Forgiveness says it's all okay, now all I be is homeward bound, where only wholeness can be found. Love of all the key to me, a bridge to God where I am free, everything through oneness shown, infinite love now. Take me home. Everything through oneness shown, infinite love. Now take me home. Calling forth the freedom urge and merge with all that we once knew. Happy New Year is twofold, marriage of the new and old. Happy New Year, N-E-W. Happy New Year, K-N-E-W. Yes, there is nothing new except that which we all once knew. Kundalini, crescendolini, dream awake my inner genie, great crescendo through the window, happy new I am. Kundalini, crescendolini, dream awake your inner genie, great crescendo through the window, happy new you are. 2022 Ascension vow, happy new, eternal now. mountain heights of heaven's land, invoke the master plan, causes my divine birthright, given back my cosmic sight. At dawn of life I was so high with the angels I did fly, now ascend to higher plane, ancient times come again in the name of holy peace. My blessings now increase, my great abundance now comply with the power of my single eye. Bless the darkness, make it right, reverse the tide and free the light. Make my power ever pure, else let the power not endure. Love and lift my fellow man and woman and understand the master plan for me. There's simply nothing new except that which I always knew. First I spent a speed of light, within without come now my sight. Almighty Spirit Elohim, make truth of this my cosmic dream. Yes, my eye is really single, with light my body does now tingle. Oh, my soul is so brand new, I now know all that I once knew. Bridge across the seas of time, your passage to this soul of mine. Let me taste the ecstasy I knew before the human misery. A mighty essence then I am. I wrote the pages of the master plan. Dancing on a sea of being, light and love, we're all decreeing, calling to my fallen self. Time to regain heaven's wealth. Cross the bridge of what's to be, where from your nightmare we are free. I hear the angels calling me, saying, wake up, God, you're really free. Wake up, Goddess, you're really free. Wipe the nightmare from your eyes. Spread your wings and watch death die. Spread your wings and watch fear die. Bridge across the seas of time. Shackles of my soul unbind. Awake now from illusions dread. Safe at home in heaven's bed. I'm safe at home in heaven's bed, not catching hell on earth instead. Many worlds that I create before my dawn in fleshly state. Traveler through eternity, timelessness my legacy. Journey to an endless end, I'm everywhere and every when. Nowhere did my life begin, and it shall never, never end. All times are now, all space is here. There is no reason to fear, while every living moment owns all past, present, future zones. I'm the universal whole, with multi-selfhood as my goal. As the spirit of the one, creation is how I have fun. So from the great and central sun, legions of my spirit sprung, to form and roam the galaxy, to learn from every part of me the lesson of the one and all. In pain of separations fall, from high to lowest frequency. All I ever find is me. My mission lives in all dimensions, oneness being my prime intention. In all the mirrors of myself, I see true love and godly wealth. Then once while traveling on the earth, I forgot my birthless birth. A bitter war I waged with me, forgot that I was whole and free. Once upon eternity, never did I fight with me. Yet once upon a time and space, I lost my mind in human race, not catching hell on earth instead. I'm safe at home in heaven's bed. Safe at home in heaven's bed. My being knows no limit. I am God, goddess within. Horizon of this moment with eternity I blend. Every space is here, every time is now, everyone is me. Full awakening of eternal remembrance, blessing now I be. Immortal hands, immortal body, immortal energy, immortal healing. I as God and Goddess do all that they will ever do. Let it be God, capstone of my soul, unfailing spirit, fulfill my goals. Let it be power in the word of my mouth. I conquer with faith, dissolve fear and doubt. Let it be wisdom as the fuel of my knowledge. Let it be a blaze within my heart. I must be consistent in the game of life, that wisdom may finish what knowledge did start. Let it be love in the work of my hand. My life is a blessing unto God and man. Let it be peace as the wings of my mind. O sun, of serenity around me shine. Let there be joy of truth a bubbling in my soul. O dissolver of sadness, come make me whole. Let there be abundance raining down upon me. My life be enriched with prosperity. And there is the fulfillment of let there be. For life will always give me but as far as I can see. Once upon a time and space, start and finish had a date. Start as finish, out to dinner, that together they'll be a winner. Through the intercourse of togetherness to birth the offspring called success. Now start was early and that was great, but as time passed on, finish was late. Poor finish had been swept off her feet by a con man known as incomplete. He said, maybe I'll father the child's success through the power of my incompleteness. So finish took the fool's bait and canceled out the original date, only to find she was a sucker for May, because now the child's success is a stillborn baby. Strive, blessed ones, thus to do your total part, for success is born alive when you finish what you start. Strive, blessed ones, to do your total part, for success is born alive when you finish what you start. So that was a whole riff of selections from my book, Miraculii, Song of Ascension. I highly recommend it. It's available through Astarius.com, ASTARIUS.com. I'm feeling sacredly drunk after that transmission there, that transmission and download. I am feeling the resonance of the most benevolent blessings available in the whole year of 2022. One of the things that makes this now moment so powerful is that we're transitioning from one year to the next, and in that focal point where one year merges into another, or the 2 years merge and converge, we have full access to all of the power of the preceding year as well as all of the power of the upcoming year. And so I am intending in this now moment the oneness of the wholeness of every blessing that will occur in the year of 2022 to harmonically converge in this now moment, that we pre-memorate the exalted glory of 2022 and bring it into the now memoration of this now moment, because every time is now. So I thank you, beloveds, for co-creating with me, and I thank myself for having the presence of mind and heart to share this transitioning time of 1 year to the next, of 2021 into 2022 with you, because I love you so much. I did do a live stream just before this on Instagram, and just for the record, all of my live streams on Instagram is through my backup page right now, which is Astarius.Miraculii. I still am locked out of my main page, Astarius Miraculii, and lockout happened through a hacking, 3 months ago, and at that point it was 10.5K followers, and it's built a whole 500 followers. It's now at 11K followers. So I'm grateful for the fact that it's still building in that way, but I've not been able to post, or respond to any direct messages. But even, when people put their comments, I can interact from a comment perspective through my second page, Astarius.Miraculii. So if you're using Instagram and you want to track with me on there, then make sure you follow me on my backup page, Astarius.Miraculii. And in due season, I'll get, charge of the main page again, because the grace of God works that way. It'll just be in due season. I'm available for intuitive astrological readings, as well as sound healing transmissions with didgeridoo and vocal harmonics. Practice and teach Reiki. And at my website, there's a couple of books and great many music albums. It's Astarius.com, ASTARIUS.com. Thank you all so much who've been very generous in giving your donations of appreciation for my transmissions. If you feel moved to do that, I receive donations by way of Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, as well as a donation button on my website. And thank you so much for your comments. It's really important for you to know how much others benefit from you sharing your comments. So make sure to have some input in this. When you share the blessings that have been given unto you, they become 3 times given because they were given initially unto you. And then when you share it forward, that's the second giving. And then out of the gracious heartedness of the universe, is given back to you yet again. So it becomes 3 times given when you share it forward, and you get to receive it twice. So be sure and share those comments. That's a wonderful thing. And if you're wanting even more of a dose of what's happening right now, as I close this live stream, I'm going to then move to my next platform, and that's a live stream on YouTube. So you can get that, and then also you can get the afterplay, on all of these. I just wanted to take this time and really share, some precious frequency with all of my beloveds as we transition into a whole new cycle and a whole new frequency, and I champion our empowerment. I love you so much, and I truly am sacredly drunk, and so are you, and that's a good thing.